Ever wondered how to love like Hannibal Lecter? In this video, we explore how Hannibal transcends societal norms in his deep love for Will Graham, and how we can apply these lessons to our own relationships. Now, before starting this video, you should know that this video is only for women and non-binaries. Like, if you want to do step by step everything that goes on in this video, if you're a man, it's not working. But if you're a man and you just watched Hannibal and maybe you have crush on me and you enjoy seeing me, there you go. But this doesn't work for you. Hannibal Lecter is for girlies, okay? We also should mention that this video got some spoilers from Hannibal the series, okay? So if you're really that picky about spoilers, do not watch this video. Go watch Hannibal and then come back. Hannibal Lecter isn't love figure that you wanna look up to in a relationship, but he can be. So let's find out how. Sexuality and gender. So let's make a scenario. You like someone, there is a specific one, you're SP, and you want to manifest him. But in your manifesting journey, some things happen that bothers you, okay? And you don't know what to do with it. And you start questioning your beliefs, your manifesting techniques and stuff. And here we want to analyze Hannibal Lecter's love and attitude so you won't do it anymore. You can learn from him. There's a specific one and there are some obstacles there. What? First one, sexuality and gender. Now, you fell in love with someone, or you just have this huge crush on someone, but she's a woman, or he's a man, he's the same sex or not, he's bisexual or not, anything, okay, doesn't matter. And you're not sure about your sexuality and gender either, and you feel like you have to go through some labels so you can manifest him or fantasize him, but that's not what Hannibal does, okay? Sexuality and gender doesn't matter for Hannibal. Why? Hannibal sees the world very fluid, and he really doesn't see it in man and woman, gay or lesbian, or anything. It's just fluid to him. And when he likes something or someone, he doesn't let the gender norms stop him from loving it, okay? Like what? So we have him meeting Will Graham for the first time, and though Will Graham was so mean to him, like, don't psychoanalyze me.
You won't like me when I'm psychoanalyzed.
But he just smiled. He liked that guy.
So?
Anyone who did that to him, he would have eat him. But he was like, so cute. So cute. And the interesting part is, Will Graham considers himself, like, it's not mentioned in the series, but Will has a crush on this woman, Alana Bloom, and he doesn't really think about whether if he is a man or not. I think he thinks he's a like cis man, straight. He loves a woman, and Hannibal knows it. But does it stop him from loving him? No. That he says, oh, he has crush on a girl. What should I do? No. He knows that Will Graham belongs to him and only him because he sees something in Will Graham that no one else can see. Like what? So everyone is so protective of Will Graham. Alana is worried about him. He warns Jack that she's worried about him, like worries and worries and worries. So that's why Hannibal says to Will that you're like a Chinese cup that Jack shows to the guests.
Jack sees you as a fragile little teacup. The finest china used for only special guests.
And Will ask him, what am I to? And he says, you're like a mongoose.
Mongoose I wander under the house when the snakes slither by.
And Will smiles. It's like, from this attitude that I don't want to be friends with you. You're not that interesting to me. Imagine your crush tells you that they're not interested in you. Does it make you stop? No, you smile and say, you will find me interesting.
I don't find you that interesting.
You will.
Another thing that we can learn from Hannibal is that knowing that Will has a crush on Alana and Alana also has crush on him doesn't stop him. He goes right in the middle. So in this situation, let's say your SP has a date, he's seeing someone. What should you do? According to Hannibal Lecter, you should date his crush. So Will had crush on Alana and Alana also had crush on him, but they weren't together. Why? Because Alana thought Will is unstable to be in a relationship and she's scared to look after him and she can't tell if she's his doctor or his date or his love and what. So she backed off. You know who didn't back off? Hannibal. He knows Will is unstable and he loves him still. Why? Because he is the one who made Will unstable. So maybe one thing you can do is put your specific one in a situation where his crush isn't sure about him anymore. And then when she backs off, you go there and you're like, I love you, little one. I got you. See how I love you when you're still unstable? That's how nice I am. You should definitely be friends with me. So another thing that happens is that maybe your specific one still isn't into you. And what they do is they just sleep with someone random and make them pregnant. That's what happened in Hannibal. So Will was mad at Hannibal because all of the things he did to him, which he's right, it's annoying. But Hannibal had this patient, Margot Verger, and he pushed her into having a baby because you know the story. If you know, you know. And what happens is that Margot saw Will Graham and she thought, I think I'm gonna have your baby. And she does, and Hannibal knows it. So what happens is that Margot's brother is so mad because if Margot is gonna have a baby, then all the legacy is going to her baby, and she can kill her brother easily. And Hannibal also let Mason know that his sister is pregnant. So he finds the baby daddy, and all of the things I said is that if he gets with another one, if he has baby with someone else, it's gonna be sad. You're gonna be like, no, he slept with her, became a father. So what you're gonna do is that you're not letting that baby stop you from being there. And that works because Will came back right to Hannibal. Another step to manifest your SP like Hannibal is what to do if your SP finally wants to be with you, but at the very moment they betray you. And that's what happened to Hannibal. You see, they were about to run away together and take care of their adopted daughter Abigail together. But because Will was so indecisive, like a fucking Libra, he betrays Hannibal, but he also betrays the FBI. So he feels like he did the right thing for both of them, but he just fucked it all up. And if he does that, you're not going to, if you bought a gift for your specific person and you want to surprise them and you see they cheated on you, they betrayed you, you're not gonna say, okay, I bought you this, I don't want to see you anymore, and bye. No, you're gonna open the gift and fucking destroy it in front of their eyes. Just like Hannibal did to Abigail. And this time, if you're betrayed, you're not gonna settle down for him, okay? You're not gonna say, oh, I put up with all this and I'm gonna endure more. No, you're gonna run away to another place. It can be another continent, another country, another anywhere. And you just do it with someone else. Now, maybe you're still like dating someone new, but deep down you know that you love him. And you're just gonna live your life there the way you want to with the other new guy. The new one is maybe like the one that you get with to forget your ex. But in this time, your SP is so addicted to you that they come to look for you, to find you, and to say, maybe I forgive you, because maybe, you destroyed his gift and you kind of manipulated him, but he forgives you. See? They forgive you. What happens is that finally you have the chance to be together, but he doesn't want it. And he says, I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to hear about you anymore. I don't want to.
I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not gonna find you. I'm not going to look for you. I don't want to know where you are or what you do. I don't want to think about you anymore.
And what you do is you go somewhere that he exactly knows where you are. And he exactly knows where to find you, just like Hannibal did. The police didn't catch Hannibal. He surrendered just to let Will know where he is. But the thing that maybe hurt the most and maybe is difficult is that, so you go to that place and he knows where you are, but he doesn't come to see you for years, for 3 years. And you send postcards for him every holiday, but he doesn't respond. And it's gonna hurt, but did it hurt Hannibal? No. Time and place doesn't seem to bother Hannibal at all. So after 3 years, when something happens and he finally comes to see you, you know that he has started a family. He's married, He adopted her son. He didn't want your daughter. He betrayed you and you had to kill her, remember, Abigail? But he just goes and you also took his baby fetus. So he just go and like buys a family for himself because he has this I'm gonna be a father complex so hard that he is desperate to be the one. But he can't because there is just something in him that belongs to you and it's his heart and head. And when Hannibal finds out that Will is married and adopted the wife's son, does he panic? No. Does he get angry? No. He sends a killer to kill his family, which was a failed mission, but he let Will know that he cannot live without anyone than Hannibal. Now, all of the things I said, I know they sound evil and dark and manipulative and wrong to do with someone, and they shout that this is obsession, this isn't love. But if your Lilith is in Scorpio, you totally get it. You totally get it. And that's why I made this video, because my Lilith is also in Scorpio, and before knowing it, I was so worried. I was like, oh my god, I have obsession, I'm manipulative, I do this, I'm like a criminal. But after I found out my Lilith is in Scorpio, I was like, that's why. It's the moon's fault, it's not my fault. But the most important thing that you must know, my beloveds, is that Hannibal could have any man and woman and non-binaries. And many people really wanted to befriend him, wanted to be with him. But he didn't like it. The most important thing is that he didn't settle down for Will. He doesn't settle down for anyone. And Will Graham has a very different lifestyle than Hannibal. I mean, look at the way they dress. Look at the way he has like 100 dogs, and he just eats anything. Sometimes he doesn't eat at all. But Hannibal like has a very elegant lifestyle. Hannibal didn't settle down for him. He didn't change his interests for Will. Did he stop eating people? Did he stop being a cannibal? No, he didn't. Did he change his diet? No, he didn't. Did he say, oh, I also love dogs so much? No, he didn't. Did he change the way he dressed? No, he didn't. And that is the most important thing you must know. You shouldn't settle down for a specific person. Doesn't matter all these patience you had to have him, or all these years and time and energy you put through to get him. You won't settle down for him. And you also, so you might think this is like I can change him situation, but this is not. The I can change him situation is when you like someone and he's ugly, he's an idiot, he has no sense of fashion, he has red flags. He gives you the ick, but you're blind to see it, and you think you're gonna fix all of that. Now, Hannibal didn't fix Will. Mostly he broke him. That's what you should do. Don't fix him, break him. He didn't ask Will to like change anything. He just showed Will what he really think is beautiful. So for Hannibal, killing and murder is beautiful thing, and he did all of those things just to show Will how his world is, what he finds out beautiful. And why Will? Because he kind of knew that Will can see it but doesn't want to. So maybe there is something in Will, just like Hannibal, though they are so different than each other. And I think that's it. Another thing that Hannibal does is that he knows himself so good. He knows his dark side, he knows his bright side. He knows himself so good. That's why he can see through other people. Like, you can't lie to him. He knows it. He can analyze you because he knows himself so good. There's this saying, if you think someone has some bad behaviors, it's because you have it. And people get so offended by it. But the truth is that all of us are fucked up and nice and something in between. And the thing is, you should be aware of it, not hide it or suppress it. And when you do that, that's why you can know someone else so good. And that's the video. I hope it helps you to manifest your specific one. Remember to love yourself and accept yourself first. And do not settle down for anyone. Just kidnap them and bring them into your own reality. Now you know that Hannibal gets what he wants and he doesn't let time, place, gender, sexuality, or anything get in his way. Because his world and his reality is so timeless and he feels comfortable in it and he doesn't worry about a thing and he just knows it already belongs to him. So he just enjoys it. Enjoy the game. So are you ready to approach love the Hannibal way? Let's challenge traditional ideas of love and explore a deeper connection. Drop your thoughts in the comment below and don't forget to share this video if you liked it. Bye!